I'm in Maysville, Kentucky. Here's a tribute to Rosemary Clooney. And there's a Simon Kenton Bridge that's closed. And I'm going to take a walk over here because there's some Revolutionary War reenactors over here. I'm going to try to find out. I'm using my app to pick up historical markers, and I picked up all these. They're all red to me, everything that's cool. Here they are, reenactors. Reenactors there. I don't know what this is all about. There's some soldiers. Maysville flood wall. But they got some murals here. The Buffalo Trace. I think it's US 68 now. But look at that. Isn't that cool? Wow, that is neat. I had to stop and do this because I'm so glad I stopped. I was just going to ride. I'm going to go down to old Washington too here after I'm done walking around Maysville. This looks like a pretty cool little town. I've always driven past it on the AA, but never stopped here. But that's pretty cool too. Let's see if I can get the verbiage here. Escaped slaves fleeing via the Underground Railroad. Learned a lot about Maysville, picked up like 10 markers. So let's go down and see what this is all about. What they're doing. Here's some, I don't know if you would call, they look like high schools. High school. Yeah, high school. ROTC or something like that. So let's go ask these people what's going on. So can I ask you guys a question? What do you and do you mind being filmed?
No, that's fine.
Okay. Well, what are you celebrating here?
Marquis de Lafayette's
Visit?
return to Maysville.
Okay.
200 years ago.
Right.
Came to visit Revolutionary War veterans that lived in this area.
Right.
And he was here for probably maybe 3 to 4 hours at the
Yeah.
most that afternoon.
I
And
gotcha.
then he boarded the ship again and went on his trip elsewhere.
Did he go to Cincinnati or was he coming down this way? Do you know? I know he was in Cincinnati.
Now, he made several stops in Louisville, Cincinnati area.
Yeah.
I don't know which direction he went after here, but
Okay.
I do know that he was here on May the 21st, 1825.
Cool.
For about 3 to 4 hours.
Okay.
He came here, he marched up toward what is now Sutton Street and met with Revolutionary War soldiers and
Okay.
veterans and had a meal with them, set his thanks and farewell and just went on.
Right. This is like in 1820s or something?
1825.
25.
Yep.
Okay.
May 21st, 1825.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep.
Awesome. So where are you going to go? I mean, you're going to have a parade or
We're
something?
going to start right here when he gets here. Then we're going to march up this way up to the museum.
Okay.
And we're going to have a ceremony.
So is he coming by boat? Who's representing Lafayette? Is that what you're saying? You said when he arrives. I don't know.
When he arrives.
I believe he will arrive
I believe it will, but I'm not sure.
And this is going to happen fairly soon?
Here at 12:30.
Oh, all right. Well, man, I stopped at the right place.
Right time, yep.
Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. So we're going to walk down here and see when Lafayette arrives. Lafayette, we are here. World War I. John Coulter actually came from here with the Lewis and Clark expedition. It said that he was picked up here. I don't know if he was born here. But 12:30, I don't see no boat. So I'm gonna turn this off. Welcome to historic Maysville. Flood wall. And there's the bridge again that's closed. I wonder if that's Ripley over there. Well, I don't see no boat coming, so I'm going to stop this. This looks like it's going to be a big deal. I got a half an hour before he shows up. I think he's coming by boat. So I'm going to take a mosey around Maysville and see what's happening. Okay, I would assume this is the Bison going down to Blue Licks. And there's a monument, although it's all wet and I can't get over there. But there's a tribute to Daniel. Oh, here's something else up here. Let's go over there and see what that's all about. I bet you this may be Simon Kenton. Oh, I don't know. I bet you this is. I'm gonna say it is. Yep. Here we go. Turn around. Get it all in. And there's Tecumseh. Wow. How cool. They did know. I believe they did know what he looked like. Nice little monument. I gotta check the time now. I don't want to miss this thing. I gotta remember where I'm at. This is Maysville. I guess we can take a little walk down here. There's signage telling how far away things are. Sales is 74 miles. That's how you go to Perryville battlefield. Hippie burger. That's kind of cool. I don't want to film all this. But you know how this works is once I turn it off, then I'm going to find something I want to see. Hi, how you doing? Good, thank you. I'll see something that I will have to take a picture of, or film a picture. Oh, look at this place. Oh, that's cool. See, this is all have to do with Lafayette. I'll walk down here a ways and I'll take a right and walk back to where, what would it be, the Comte de Lafayette? I don't know. A lot of French sometimes, not their real names, it's their titles. Go Bears! Look at that. And in here, maybe a transplanted Chicagoan. This is pretty as all get out. I'm glad I stopped. There's a moose lodge. I quit putting stuff out on my YouTube page. This is going to be stopped it. I hope I was recording. If I wasn't recording, I screwed up. I thought I was recording. Maybe I wasn't. Damn, who knows? But anyway. I hope I was. Kind of cool architecture in downtown. Could stop and get a beer. I think I may do that. I don't know if it's open. I don't think it's open. I don't think the place is open. That's right where I was at. How in the world did that happen? I don't think that's open. I could use a Mick Ultra right around now. I hope the hell I got everything. I don't think the place is open. Maybe. Lights are on. Okay, I'm gonna shut this off and go have a beer. The bar was closed, but now I got me a cocktail. And I'm allowed to walk around on it with it. And I'm not too far away from where this is all gonna be. So I'm moseying. I hope I got this right. Shit, I may have to turn it around upside down. Now I'm going into the French Inn to see what this looks like. But it'd be awkward because I got my drink. Let's see what the inside looks like. Got some paintings up there. There's a nice sculpture. There's a dining area. It's pretty neat. Nice wood. Not too impressive. I got my glasses on. I can't see anything. Hello. Nice little place. So here's one of the markers I picked up as I was driving through, but it's too cool. So John Coulter, part of the Lewis and Clark expedition. So apparently Coulter was from Kentucky. Born in Virginia, of course, but don't know which part of Virginia, but he was living here when he joined the expedition. Too cool. So these are the festivities that's going on. He's going to be showing up soon. He's supposed to be coming by boat. I got me a French flag and that.
They're here. One's going to be here a little bit.
So I'll shut this off until they come. He's having a big old festivities here. Lining up, waiting for Lafayette to arrive. Some young ladies, period dress. A lot of old people here because other people are working. Why they didn't do this on the weekend is amazing, but it's not. It wouldn't be on the day that he came. 1826. He has arrived. Somebody got in my way. There he is.
Is it the end?
They got the red carpet out for him. There's going to be some speechifying here. He's old. He don't look too daggone old. He's a dandy, as they would say back in them days. Yay! Doing down there.
I hope everybody can hear me out there. I can talk pretty loud. On behalf of this historic city, Maysville, in Mason County, Kentucky, we want to welcome General Lafayette to our community. Thank you to all of you, to the public, for coming out today in support of this historic event. His visit, this is 1825, May 21st, 1825. We're going to get behind the public. Everybody just go. That way, everybody's going to be behind him in the color guard. We're going to walk down the street and then up to the museum, and the program will continue from there. But welcome to you, General Lafayette.
Yeah! Thank goodness for the French.
Yes.
Agent shot, but I think they're going to do a 21 gun salute, so we're going to hopefully get them. If I come to the side here, they're reloading. Here we go. I'll get them. Some are having issues. A good infantryman could do 3 in a minute.
Ready? Present. Honor. Simon Lou.
There we go. How many are there? 7? You gotta do it 3 times. 1, 2, 3, 6. Only 6. Oh, here's something about the buffalo trace.
If the Indians were coming, do you think you could reload it faster? Just kidding.
A good infantryman could do 3 in a minute.
Oh, 3 in a minute. Oh.
Yeah, I'm just joking with him, but
Yeah, I know.
yeah, 3 in the minute.
Yeah.
And he'd be under a lot of stress.
Oh,
You
yeah.
imagine guys coming to kill you.
Do you know anything about Simon Kenton? Simon Kenton, you know who he is?
Yeah, I do. I do know
Okay,
that.
he
That's
could
it.
load on the run. He
Oh,
could
really?
load a musket on the run. Amazing.
Country.
Cool.
Shoulder fire lock.
Cool, cool, cool. Here we go. On a march. This is so... Man, am I so friggin' lucky or am I? I gotta get up there. I can get up there and get a good view. Since I've been fortified with my drink. I gotta run. I think I can run. Wish I had a GoPro that has a gyro in it where it doesn't go up and down, but I don't want one. I want to get up in front of the fife player, but I can't run. Number one, I need to lose more weight. Number two, I got flip-flops on. And number three, I'm old. There's Lafayette, but I want to get him. And now my calves are hurting. I'm so damn out of shape. Damn it, he quit. Oh, here he goes again. I want to get him in front. There's the place I got my drink. May have to get another one. Maysville, Kentucky. I don't know what's in May 2025. I don't know. And there's the parade. Up to the, I don't know if it's the Maysville Historical Museum or the County Museum. Historical Museum. No, I'm tired. I'm part of the parade now.
No, I don't even know.
Sheesh. Okay. So, gentleman back before we started this parade told us about the Lafayette Hotel that is still standing. And I believe it's going to be this building over here with the scaffolding. But he said it was past the museum. I'm sure there's going to be a marker of some sorts. Let's get this little guy here. There it is. I got all this on my app. I think that's going to be the same thing. Okay. That is the old hotel, I'm sure. Nope, right there. There it is, the old hotel. Isn't that neat? That's original. Sorry. Barn art. Barn art. I thought it was just right down here. Like I said, there's going to be some speechifying up here. I think I'd like to get that too, because if it, as any historian or student of history or anybody that loves history will know, without the French, we would never have got our independence. Here you go. I think this may be the Historical Society building. They give tours. There you go, May 21st, which is today. Here. There. And they give tours. Now I'm getting me a front row seat. I'm gonna get me a front row seat. Hi. I think this is a good front row seat. There's Kentucky Gateway Museum Center. Miniatures collection. Oh lordy, I gotta go in there.
You gotta go in there.
It's a miniature?
It's the largest private collection in the world.
I paint military miniatures, so it's right up my alley. So what size are they? Like 54 millimeter?
They're not just military.
Oh, okay.
Homes, historic homes, places in Maysville.
And they got miniatures there?
1/12 scale. It's
Okay,
the
I'll be able to
largest
tell.
collection in the world. No
I will go in there. Thank you. It's open.
Yes.
Awesome. Thank you. Okay, so now they're setting up. Now hopefully there ain't too many people in front. Looks like there is going to be people in front. I think we can see him now. He may do a speech of what he did in 1825. Oh, for crying out loud. Can't go over the ivy. Can't go in the ivy. Can't walk in the ivy. No, if I don't come in here, I'm gonna miss the speech. I'm gonna miss the speech. It ain't fair. They shouldn't have done this. Hopefully. There we go. This is working. This is working out just great. I got a long sleeve shirt on now. I'm starting to sweat. Some more heads are going by. No problem. You don't have to worry about that. Here, let me get out of your way.
Color guard, prepare to post. Post.
Having a problem posting. I think I thought the mayor was going to talk.
Today, May 21st, 1825, marks an honored day in our history. The last surviving general of the Continental Army and friend of our founding fathers, Washington, Hamilton, and Jefferson, is among us. Many of you marched with him under his command and know him as a loyal friend. He is the personification of the freedom and liberty in which helped secure to ourselves and to our posterity freedom, now almost 50 years ago. He has not only honored us by being among us today in Maysville, but has also honored Kentucky and all 24 states of the Union that he himself helped to make free. I present to you General Lafayette, our friend and our defender of liberty.
Yeah! Vive la France! That ain't him. What's he doing?
Bow your heads, please. Almighty God, we give you our humble praise for the gift of the United States of America, for the vision of our patriot ancestors, and for your continued preservation in this great country. Today, we offer remembrance and gratitude to General Marquis de Lafayette, the hero of two worlds. General Lafayette, a French citizen who fought as part of and alongside America's Continental Army, helping in securing our victory over the British and the forming of the United States of America. An honorary American citizen, we welcome the memory of a true patriot. Guide and direct the leaders of our nation today, that we may have peace at home and reveal your glory to the nations of the world. Give us a sense of all of your mercies, that we may declare your loving kindness from generation to generation. In your holy name we pray. Amen.
Do we have to do that? I guess. Of the United States of America, and the republic for which it stands, one nation,
Under God,
indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
please join me in the singing of the national anthem of the United States of America.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, bright stripes and bright stars, the perilous fight, and the ramparts we watch were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, they proved through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land Yeah. Yay.
St. Pat's
Clap, clap,
sing
clap.
the French national anthem.
I don't know how to sing that. French national anthem. No, my battery's going. Bummer. Should have plugged it in on my drive. I gotta save my battery. My battery's going. Hopefully I can get this speech and back to the car and
Forgive me. It's a pleasure to be here, and thank you for inviting me. There is so much to be said about this nation, which I consider myself a citizen, and how honored I am to be here. I cannot speak to really the honor I have, or talk about the conflict that we were engaged in without thinking of the men who sacrificed so much during that time for liberty.
he was visiting American Revolutionary War soldiers here in Maysville.
When I had the opportunity to fight in the conflict for the colonists, I made it my pride to come and actually present myself before King Louis and ask for his permission to come and represent not only my nation, but the colonies against their oppressive tyrant government. I had the honor of being presented with a sword for my services to the Continental Army, as well as to the American people. I was given the rank of Major General in the Army, and I had the honor and privilege to think of Washington as my father, and Franklin as a wise grandfather who I learned so much from. I fought and I bled during that conflict, and I count that an honor. I am so proud to have had that pleasure. When I had to leave and go back to France, I went back to France in 1781, and it was within 10 years that your state was inducted into the Union. And here recently, when your governor Dasha reached out to me, and he expressed to me that Kentuckians were interested in showing how much they had accomplished, I knew I had to come. And I was proud to see the wilderness had been turned into cultivated fields, and your free institutions, they were worthy of the blood that I sacrificed in the cooperation, but also the blood of so many others. When I came back France, I brought with me Republican ideas that I had learned here from men like Thomas Jefferson and the Enlightenment in all. And I was honored to write France's Declaration of Man and the Citizen with the help of Mr. Jefferson. My life has been one of blessing and an opportunity to live in ways that many have not been able to have. I have met so many great men, and I hope that in my life that I have given honor to them. I thank you again for inviting me to your lovely town
Battery's going.
and bringing me to see what you have accomplished here in Kentucky. These states, they have risen from the ashes of war, and it has been a pleasure of mine to come and see that phoenix that is this wonderful country in her flight. Thank you again for bringing me and inviting me to your lovely town. It has been an honor to serve you, and I think myself a citizen of this wonderful nation.
Yeah! Thank you. Now I gotta end this. Battery going. Taking this on a low battery. I gotta get back to my car and refill. But this is the a close-up of the original hotel. And back to fill up my battery. Couldn't pass up taking this. It's always nice to know someone who cares. That's a neat flag. That would be cool to own. Anyway, I'm going into here and I recharged my battery and I'm raring to go. Hello. Here we go. Oh, look at that. Lewis and Clark Trail. I think I'm gonna probably have to pay to get in here. Am I gonna have to pay to get in here? A lot of. I think this may be a neat thing to go through. I gotta put my glasses on. Oh, sorry. There's a lot of verbiage, but I'm not reading. I want to get home. There's some more of the these guys.
If not monthly, at least bi-monthly or so, we're trying to keep communication open. One of the things that we've been told over and over time and time again is one of the organizations you kind of see them as one and done. And then you can see
These out.
that kind of sets us apart a little bit because we like to be
This is in Maysville, Kentucky, if you don't know. I don't know if I'm going to go through this whole thing, but I like miniatures. Miniatures are too cool. Okay, here we go.
It was a wonderful event.
It was. You all made it, so thank you.
We appreciate that.
What an enjoyable day. What a daggone enjoyable day. Man, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna sign in here and see if I have to pay. It's a beautiful building. So neat to see things on the byways of America. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait. A young lady. Look at that. Ain't that so neat? The little gnomes. A little bear. With a blue bird on top. I'm waiting to sign in, see if I have to pay. Jewelry. There's some more miniatures. Marie would love this. My daughter would love this. Kind of cool. Look at over the rainbow. Oh, Noah's Ark. And then books. Let's see what kind of the Bourbon King. Now George Remus. That's funny. If I was into buying things again and reading, I would buy that, but I'm not. Daniel and Simon, the Black Officer. That's Buffalo Soldier. We were there with my girls. Well, it doesn't look like I'm having to pay. It doesn't look like there's a cost. I'll sneak on by without paying. Well, I have no donation, so I'm not going to take one. Dix River Landing. I can't make a donation. I don't have any money. There's no military miniatures. There's World War II. I've seen that before. Operations against the Germans. There's something there. That's neat. There's some planes of World War II. Here we go. Here we go. See who that is. George. Whatever. Hard to film that. There's a drum. Good God, could you see carrying that on the battlefield? Although it may not have been carried on the battlefield. Yes, it is. War of 1812 drum. There's a neat picture. Battle with Chippewa. Look how they had Napoleonic shakos. And of course some military. Remember your regiment, that's Mexican-American War, you can tell by the uniforms. There it is again down in Mexico, a bullshit war, if you ever seen one. There's a musket, or a rifle. I don't know how much I got left on this battery. Who is this? Oh, Albert Sidney Johnston. This is bullshit. Washington, Kentucky is where he was born. He was killed at Shiloh. Confederate traitor, terrible traitor. There's Frederick Douglass. I don't know what they all got written here. Oh, major events in the life of Frederick Douglass. Isn't that interesting? Frederick Douglass admitted to John Brown that he was a coward, that he should have joined up with him down at Harper's Ferry. I just seen that on a documentary on YouTube. Interesting stuff. We're just gonna scan down here. If you actually want to come down and read it, come to Maysville. I'm just showing you stuff. Fighting against slavery. I didn't know much about him and Frederick Douglass, but when I heard that, he was sad the rest of his life for not doing his part, because John Brown was a very interesting character. If you ever want to learn anything about it, you can pick up some documentaries on YouTube. Yeah, that was a problem with this country, Reconstruction. The Republican Party abandoned them for political reasons, of course. Should have been 40 acres and a mule. Should have partitioned the plantations down in the south and gave them 40 acres and a mule. But north, south, east, and west, nobody wanted the African Americans amongst them. Sad commentary on this country. There's some miniatures there. There's Lee as a young man. Some cards. Ooh, what is this? This is a hell of a museum. But I want to go home. John Hunt Morgan in the 1862 raid came all the way up to this part of Kentucky, made it up to Augusta, was defeated and had to go back to Falmouth. I just found out using my app, driving from, I think, Augusta to Maysville, I think is where the marker is. Some more, there's a Union kepi. A Union kepi, here we go. And here's a fight against Jim Crow. How cool. They lost, though. Ain't that a shame, until 1850s. Yeah, and it's still going on today. The issue is that critical race theory has not been taught anywhere. It's just history. Shit. Being a student of history, I know this. It is just history. This is all military here. You know all this. Road to war. I wonder what that means. Oh, there I am going low again. I got to go through this like a son of a gun. I really don't. But I'm going to say this is A++ museum. Korean War, going around, round. It's an M14 rifle, reproduction. There's a piece that was Vietnam. There's Operation Iraq Freedom or Desert Freedom or something like that. Anyway, okay. So we're going to finish this tour before my batteries go out, which I want to go upstairs. I don't know how to get up there though. Don't know how to get up there. How do I get up there? How do I get upstairs? Excuse me, fellas. How do I get upstairs? Is there? Over here? Well, I'm going to go through here. Because I see limestone. That's what Maysville was called for many years. Oh, Lordy, look at this place. How cool. Now I'm back down to, there's the bison, the Indian hunting ground. That's the Ohio. We know that, but where? There's the Upper Blue Licks, Maysville limestone. Goes Buffalo Trail. That became a road. Look at all the. This is really well done. Look at this. Oh my God, look at this over here. I gotta get this. I'm running out of, as I've been saying, running out of juice again. I'm gonna go past the post. This is probably in the 1850s, 1860s. Yep, 1850s, says it right there. So I don't know about my history. I don't have to keep imagining, proving it. There you go.
I can say that. I've listened to many games over the years.
That's what I wanted to do. That's what I went to school for. But no, I host a show called Northern Kentucky History Hour, and I think you would be like an awesome.
I'd be glad to.
If you would
that'd be great.
present something.
Yeah.
What they usually do is a PowerPoint, and then they just talk. It's 45 minutes.
Well, I think this is it. I think I may have to come back down here sometime because there's an upstairs. Well, let's just take a walk up. Just to get. Yeah, you can't walk in them things. Good Lord. Yeah, you know. Thank God you live in the 21st century. Look at that, isn't that too friggin' cool? That is too neat. Is that Simon Kenton? Simon Kenton. Beautiful. Did I get this over here? I didn't get this one over here. This is Lafayette. This is Lafayette. That's why. That ain't why I'm here. Yep. There. Oh man. What an amazing museum. But I ain't got no time. Ooh, I gotta get this over here before I run out. I have no idea who this guy is, nor do I care. Fire department, Jeff may like this. Aberdeen. I ain't got time, but I gotta get out of here. Okay, it's starting to get not my interest. Okay, there's high school pictures. General Manservant Sam. Why a manservant? Why don't they just call him a slave? But he could have been freed. Who knows? Okay, I gotta shut this off. Then I can come down. Then I can come down. Did you hear that? This young lady down here, for all you Kentuckians, she has a, I would assume, a YouTube channel or whatever. There she goes, trying to line up some. Here's some more. There's some more. That has to do with the pioneer days. Here's a nice little diorama there.
How's your power? Where are you at?
I was at 65, so it got a lot.
And here, discovery and founding,
Jason's phone too.
settlement.
Okay, yeah, I got 13
It'd be neat to
minutes.
come down here and read all this stuff.
We get 3 interviews and we get some B-roll. That's all we got left. So.
And I think I'm gonna end this. But anyway.